Shalom. First and foremost, call halal Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations go unto the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, diligently laboring in his truth in all righteousness and sincerity. So another lesson through the spirit of prophecy. Got a couple articles I want to jump into today to show you how crazy that the world is. Show you that, number one, it ain't no saving this place. It ain't no going back to no sense of normal. All that's going to happen from here on out is bad times, evil times, which it tells you in the book of 1 Timothy, the 3rd chapter, that in the last days shall come perilous times, right? And that's what we're seeing right now in this day and time that we're in. Things are getting worse, man. Things ain't getting better. It may be an illusion that things are cool right now, but in a very short time to come, in the next few months, you're going to see life drastically change for majority of people. See? So the first article here, Yahoo Finance article says, DoorDash, Roku, HP, and more tech layoffs keep on coming. So it says here, tech layoffs are dominating news feeds and headlines, and the cuts are coming across the board. This isn't the first round of tech layoffs since the end of the pandemic, but this time the cuts aren't sector specific. Everyone's getting slammed, said Roger Lee, founder of Layoffs.fyi, a site that tracks the cutbacks. Earlier in the year, layoffs in tech were concentrated within food, transportation, and finance startups. But at this point, it's hitting every sector within tech, he told Yahoo Finance. And this is going to affect everybody in a very short time to come, because you have to understand that they're projecting a great recession that's coming early 2023. Inflation is through the roof and will get worse going into next year. So these worldly prognosticators, they telling you what's up. They telling you that nothing but bad times are coming. These layoffs are going to continue. There's going to be less money to go around. And the scriptures already tell us what's going to happen from these conditions. All right, it's going to be all out hell and chaos going on in the streets. All right, you're going to see seditions among men, which we've been seeing that all this year, but you're going to see them at an unprecedented level come 2023. Seditions among men, uprisings of the people, because even right now, people are cussing Joe Biden out because people don't like what America has become under the rulership of Joe Biden. People are actually calling Trump to come back in office. So that should show you that America is finished. All right, the world superpower, man, is no longer the world superpower. This place is finished. And you can just tell by the way that this place is being run that there's no hope here. People are getting laid off. People are unhappy. Suicide is super high. Food insecurity is high. Children are confused about what their gender is. You see? So this is why we tell our people to separate from this place. Don't have your mind in this world, man. Because everything in this world, as you see, and to come in the future, everything in this world is passing away. See? Now, we're not talking about physically remove yourself. Like, don't go out there and, buy some Oxycontin and OD. I ain't saying that. I'm saying, like, spiritually remove yourself from this world, Like, take your mind out of this place of where you got the American dream. You want to have the white picket fence, the 10 bedroom house, the 10 car girl, man. To hell with all of that. That ain't finna happen. All right, whatever dreams and aspirations you had in this world, man, that ain't finna happen. All that's about to crumble. And I ain't sorry to tell you that. It is what it is, man. This world, the fashion of this world is going to be like unto dust in a very short time to come. And when it comes to this devil Esau Edom, the so-called white man, it's going to be either you're going to get down or lay down. Either you're going to get with his program or you're going to be without. You know? So it's either you're going to be righteous or wicked. Either you're going to be with the Most High or you're going to be with Satan. That's the only two spectrums that's going to be very soon to come. You're not going to be able to straddle the fence, man. See? Yeah, so these things are here and it's going to get worse. All right, it says DoorDash said on November 30th that it's cutting 6% of its workforce, which comes out to 1,250 jobs. The company has staffed up to support its pandemic growth and is now cutting back to cope with the slowdown in demand. So DoorDash getting hit, HP's getting hit, Roku. It says HP's cutting 9,000. Hold on. Is planning to lay off between 4,000 and 6,000 employees over the next 3 years. It says Roku is cutting 5% of his workforce, Amazon, 3% of corporate workers. So, hey, man, everyone is about to have a tough time. And you have to question, why are these corporations doing this? You know what I'm saying? What is the point to be laying off all these workers? Well, they know that something is coming. They know that this great reset that your man Klaus Schwab at the World Economic Forum have been talking about, that come next year, they about to kick this thing into full gear. You know, a economic collapse is coming. And that's what they're preparing for. You know what I'm saying? They're preparing for this economic collapse. And it's not these people that are going to suffer. It's your average everyday Babylonian. All right, your average everyday mom and pop shop. You know, a small business. You know, your regular blue collar working family, man. That's who's going to be affected in the short times to come. Let's jump to this next article here. It says more Minnesotans visiting food shelves in 2022 than in past. And once again, more prophecy. All right, the Most High said that he would send the evil arrows of famine. All right, but what's causing people to be food insecure is, number one, the economy. You know, inflation is going crazy. People are getting less hours at work. You know, people's mortgages have been raised up, man. You know, people are depleting their savings to supplement for the lost income because of inflation. So a lot of people are now going to these food pantries. You know, they're relying on government food drives in order to supplement for their food. See? So times is hard out here. You know, eventually it seems peaceful right now, but eventually things are going to get violent. All right, people are going to rise up. All right, they're going to start coming for these government officials. Hey, man, things about to get nasty. Okay? So it says here, more Minnesotans have visited food shelves this year than any other year on record, continuing an unprecedented surge in demand for food assistance that began with the COVID-19 pandemic. You see, and that's the trick bag that this devil had these people in, because during the pandemic, he was giving out all this stimulus, 1,200 check here, 1,000 check here. You know, gas was cheap, food was cheap, right? But people are paying for it now. Because people thought that they would always get stimulus, man. You know what I'm saying? During the pandemic, people was happy to sit at home and do nothing. You know what I'm saying? People was happy. That was the best time of their life. Now money is not as abundant. You know what I'm saying? Everything is more expensive. You can't have the same quality of life. So you got to cut back. And a lot of people are now finding themselves going to food pantries that they never would have thought that in their life that they would have to be doing this now. But this is reality, man. All right, it says Minnesota's nearly 400 food shelves are on pace to record 5.1 million visits in 2022. According to preliminary data, the highest number in the state's history and far surpassing the record 3.8 million visits in 2020 when the pandemic first hit. spurring furloughs and layoffs. From Bemidji to Burnsville, food shelves are seeing a jump in the number of people in need, especially older adults and families seeking help for the first time. Check that out, right? Hey, man, this place is finished, man. Hey, call all y'all Shib y'all shot. Hey, this place is finished. These people going through hell out here, man. See? It says a steady stream of clients navigated snowy roads Tuesday to pick up toilet paper, apples, bread, and other essential items from Prism's food shelf. There was the single mother who doesn't have childcare and depends on the free food to feed her 2 children. The Russian couple who moved to Minnesota 2 months ago and are eager to find work while navigating a new language. The 71-year-old retired airline mechanic who cares for his ailing brother. Finish, man. See? It's people coming from other countries thinking they gonna come here and have a better life. But they find that, the conditions in America are the same, if not worse, than where they was coming from. Once again, man, call Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man, all praises. See? This is what the prophets... this is what the men of the Lord, this is what we've been speaking about for the longest time. And these things are finally coming to pass. The words of the Most High do not return unto him void, man. Whatever the Most High speak is going to happen. And this is all a part of the evil arrows of famine, man. Okay? Then going into 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, For it says, for those that escape the hunger, shall the sword destroy? Right? So, hey, even if you somehow escape the hunger that's coming, even if you escape that, the judgment of the Lord is still going to find you, man. All right? And the sword is going to get you. Okay? It's going to be seditions of men, uprisings, food riots, protests. And ultimately, it's going to leave people begging for the mark. All right, this is going to leave people begging for the mark of the beast. See? Because when your ribs is touching, hey, you ain't going to give a damn what you got to do to get some food. All you going to care about is surviving. All right? Hey, cannibalism about to come back in a big way, too. You see? So we coming into a time that it has never been seen before. It will never be seen again after this time. Okay, let's get a precept. This is Jeremiah 51. Let's start at verse 7. It says, Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Now, what does it mean that Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand? That means that Babylon is pretty much the pinnacle of all kingdoms upon the earth, man. Babylon is that shining city, that all the nations look to for inspiration. Like they look at Babylon like, yo, there's no place like Babylon to create America, man. And it's true. Babylon is that golden cup, man. But it says what? That Babylon has made all the earth drunken with the wine. Now, what does that wine represent? That wine represents the philosophies, the lifestyle. Because when you look at it, America's main export is culture. Look at how many nations around the earth that America's culture has influenced. So much now, so to the point where you have Vladimir Putin, the president of China, what's his name, Xi Jinping. They want to cut off, they don't want their people to watch American, TV programs and all that. They want to cut that out. Because why? America is pushing that homo, agenda. You know what I'm saying? And all this trans and all this other nonsense and madness, man. All that's being pushed on their people. And they're seeing the results of the wine of Babylon. They're seeing the results of how it's affecting their people. That's why it says, therefore the nations are mad. These nations have gone crazy, man. These nations have become drunk off of the wine of Babylon. And it says, verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. Right? So, hey, the Lord said, hey, man, Babylon is greatly wounded. See? Take balm for her pain. Balm is something that you take, you know, like if you got a cut or a scrape, you want to put some balm on so that it can, you know, heal up that wound. Right? It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. So leave Babylon. Everybody going to be seeing that, yo, it ain't no healing this place. There's nothing that you can do to make Babylon bounce back. There's nothing that you can do to make, to you know, build Babylon the Great back better. That ain't finna happen, man. It's all over. All right, America had a nice run. America had a nice little time to be on top, but just like every other kingdom that was upon the earth, this place got to fall too. Forsake her and let us go, everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. Now, we just read about that Russian couple that came from Russia and came over here, and now they going to a food pantry. It's going to come a time where they're going to be trying to go back to Russia because things over here in America going to get so bad. They're going to be like, man, to hell with America. We going back to Mother Russia. You know what I'm saying? That's what they going to be saying, man. Because, hey, it ain't no future here. People come here because they want a future. People come here because there's opportunity here. You can start a business. You can have a nice life, right? But the American dream is dead. You see, the American dream, as they like to put it, that's no longer real. You can't attain that no more. Maybe before the pandemic came, yeah, maybe you could have still dreamed about it, but even then, it was dying. You know, but now that dream is dead. What the hell you doing believing in Babylon the Great, man? Can't you see that this place is ripe to be destroyed? Just look at all the wickedness that's going on here. You got millions of girls going missing every week, every month. You know what I'm saying? You got moles running around out here, man, openly parading their sin as Sodom. You know what I'm saying? You got kids that's looking to get a sex change. You got grown adults on TV trying to defend pedos now. They got a term for it. What's the term? Minor attracted persons. That's what it is. They're not gonna call you PEDO no more. Now they're gonna call you a minor attracted person to diminish the severity, to basically take away the stigma, take away the shame of that word. See that? And America promotes all of this, man. So what you think is going to happen to this place? Hey, man, the scripture tell you that America, when it's all said and done, shall be like unto Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, just like the Lord overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, he going to overthrow Babylon the Great the same way. Because the same very things that happen in all these wicked kingdoms, man, Babylon is like the conglomeration of all the wicked kingdoms of the earth all combined into one. Ancient Babylon, ancient Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah, the days before the flood. Right? All that's happening here. So, yeah, man. It says, verse 12, set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen, prepare the ambushes, for the Lord hath both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon and Khan. The Lord is going to do exactly what he said he was going to do to Babylon, which is destroy it, man. All right. Let's get this. This is the Tribune article, and it says 48,500-year-old zombie virus revived by scientists in Russia. And you see how these devils, man, Esau is a mad scientist. He just can't be satisfied. What the hell you doing looking up a 48,500-year-old zombie virus, man? What the hell are you doing? So this shows you that this man is the devil, you see, and really it's Yahweh Bashmi Awashai to put the spirit on the wicked, on Esau, to be even, looking into this, man. Because ultimately, the Lord got something prepared for the wicked of this world, but he going to use the devil to do it. He going to use Esau to bring these things about. So really, that's why they just can't stay out the damn lab, man. You see, Esau can't take off the lab coat and the damn goggles. He got to keep going. He got to keep pushing and going hard, man. See? But they talking about they found some, 48,000 year old, which, man, the earth ain't even 48,000 years old. So that's BS right there. You know what I'm saying? All that is pseudoscience. But they found allegedly a very old zombie virus, and they revived it. Now what are they going to do? Why would they revive this virus? For what purpose? Ultimately, to fulfill prophecy. All right? Don't it tell you in Matthew 24:6 that in the last days pestilences shall come? So all these things have come about in these last days to fulfill prophecy. It says French scientists have revived a 48,500-year-old zombie virus buried under a frozen lake in Russia. According to New York Post, the French scientists have sparked fears of yet another pandemic. Yo, man, Esau is something else, boy, I tell you. It says, after the revival of the zombie virus. So you fear another pandemic, but yet you're the one that's digging up the virus. Sounds interesting. It says the New York Post has quoted a viral study which is yet to be peer-reviewed. The situation would be much more disastrous in the case of plant, animal, or human diseases caused by the revival of an ancient unknown virus, reads the study. According to the preliminary report, global warming is irrevocably thawing enormous swaths of permafrost, permanently frozen ground that covers a quarter of the northern hemisphere. This has the unsettling effect of releasing organic materials frozen for up to 1 million years, possibly deadly germs included. And once again, these Russians are Edomites, man, but Esau is a mad scientist. Okay, he just can't help himself. And hey, man, Yahweh Bashmi Awashai is bringing these pestilences about by way of the wicked. See, it ain't nobody else that's going out into the field digging up. Like, how the hell did they even know how, where to find this at? It's crazy, man. Let's get this here. Proverbs 6. Let's see what I want here. Proverbs 6 and verse 12. A naughty person, a wicked man, walketh with a forward mouth. He winketh with his eyes, he speaketh with his feet, he teacheth with his fingers. Frowardness is in his heart, he deviseth mischief continually. He soweth discord. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly, suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. And that's the ultimate end of Esau Edom, of the wicked, man. He's going to be broken without remedy. All right, but hey, the scriptures say that forwardness is in his heart. Now let's look up forwardness real quick. See the definition, forward definition. It says stubbornly contrary and disobedient, obstinate, not willing to yield or comply with what is required or is reasonable, perverse, disobedient, peevish, habitually disposed to disobedience and opposition. See that? So that describes Esau Edom to a T, man. Okay? So this, Esau Edom is just rebellious. All right? Everything that the Most High set up in order, this man is against it. You see? The Most High said man and woman. Esau says no. Man and man. See? The Most High says um the Most High says you're supposed to honor the land Sabbath. Esau says no. I'm not gonna honor the land Sabbath. I'm gonna use the land and use it and use it and use it until it gets to a point where you can't even use the land no more. The Most High say don't destroy the earth. Esau says no. I'm gonna fill the earth with plastic. I'm gonna spray chemtrails in the air. I'm gonna put a hole in the ozone layer. Right? Why do you think now you can, what I'm saying? Like, you actually have animals that live in the ocean that's beaching themselves. They are committing suicide because the water is so poisonous, man. You actually got whales that's beaching themselves, and when you cut them open, they full of damn plastic. So this is the devil for you, all right? But hey, the scriptures speak of this man as forward, man. Forwardness is in his heart. It's in his nature to be disobedient. It's in his nature to be contrary to the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? This man is the adversary. This man comes in the spirit of Satan, man. And that's plain to see. Like, you shouldn't need us to do an extensive breakdown video of why the white man, or the so-called white man, I should say, is the devil that the Bible speaks of. See? You shouldn't need us to do that. All you should have to do is look at this man's works. And his track record speak for itself. See? Here it is. This man is out in the wilderness. This man is out in the wilderness, man, digging up a damn zombie virus, which no doubt he plans to release back out into the public. Now this virus wasn't bothering nobody. Wherever it was there before Esau got there. But once the white man gets there, now he got to do something with it. See, that's why it says in Habakkuk 2:5 that he is as death. Okay, everywhere this man goes, death follows him, man. Whenever Esau shows up, death follows. The sword follows. All right? Micah 2:1, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And that goes into these devils, man. All right, every morning that they wake up, they devise iniquity. They're looking for new creative ways to kill you. See? We're going to poison the water. You know what I'm saying? We're going to put lead inside the water. We're going to put GMOs inside. What the hell is a GMO, man? Why the hell are you genetically modifying food? The Most High didn't create food to be genetically modified, but that's the devil for you. See? We're going to spray chemtrails in the air. We're going to create lab-grown meat. We're going to create 3D printed meat. Once again, man, woe to them that devise iniquity. All right, all of these things are devised iniquity upon the earth, and he's making you suffer. See? That's why the scriptures say, man, that if it were not for the sake of the elect, then no flesh would be saved, man. If it wasn't for the elect, if this devil was listen, man, if Esau was allowed to continue to rule for another, I ain't even gonna say 20 years. I'm gonna say another 10 years. If he was allowed to rule for another 10 years, man, the earth would be in very, very bad shape. It's already in bad shape, but even worse than now. Okay? But yeah, it says, woe unto them, man. So a destruction unto those that destroy the earth. All right? It says San Francisco will allow police to deploy robots that kill in extreme circumstances. And once again, man, the wicked devising iniquity. Supervisors in San Francisco voted Tuesday to give city police the ability to use potentially lethal remote-controlled robots in emergency situations following an emotionally charged debate that reflected divisions on the politically liberal board over support for law enforcement. See, and this devil is preparing to come in hardcore against the people. All right, why do you think that they have these dogs out there? They have robotic dogs now that they've been equipped with explosives to kill people. And they talk about in extreme circumstances. It ain't gonna be no extreme circumstances, man. When they put this NWO in into full effect, they barely gonna have the soldiers out there, the centurions, man. They gonna have them robot dogs, and you ain't gonna be able to reason with them. If you violate in any way, they gonna kill you. See, and that's what this is the future that this devil has in store for you. So this is why we need to get out of here. All right, this is why Yahweh Shai. This is why we hasten the day of Yahweh Shai, for the Lord to come back, save us, and get us up out of here, man. And take this devil down. Put his ass in chains, man, because that's where he need to be. Esau Edom has no business ruling over anyone, because look at what he's doing. When the wicked rule, the people mourn. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Everyone is mourning right now. So that's how you know that the wicked is in power. What the hell is this, man? You're building robot dogs. Come on, man. It says the vote was 8-3, with the majority agreeing to grant police the option, despite strong objections from civil liberties and other police oversight groups. Opponents said the authority would lead to the further militarization of a police force already too aggressive with poor and minority communities. Finished. All right. Completely finished, yo. Let's get this last article here. All right. It says, Creepy Joe Biden roasted for strange selfies. And we all know what's up with this dude. We all know that this dude is a high level pedo. Okay. All of these presidents are, man. You done had how many presidents been accused of being, dealing with kids, man? Let's check this video out. Let's see if it play.
Okay, here's Jill. There's Jill.
Look at him. Just look at this devil, man. So you see, man, people already know what's up with Joe Biden. People already know what type of time he's on. See? It says Biden gave kids sitting in the lemon press juice shop on Nantucket an up close and personal look when he approached the store window and smiled for some photos. Which is mad weird. Like, why are you walking up on kids like that you don't even know? The president, who was on Nantucket with his family for Thanksgiving, was shopping along the strip for Small Business Saturday when he stopped to meet his little fans. There's Joe. Oh my God, hi. One of the children can be heard screaming as the president gingerly walks down Main Street, sipping his drink through a straw. He's probably happy as hell to them kids. Look at him, man. This dude is crazy, man. It says some social media users lambasted the close encounter with the president as creepy. This is not normal. Stop trying to normalize this. If it was any other old man, you would all be freaking out too. One Instagram user wrote, and that's facts. All right, because just look at him. He looked like, if it wasn't no cameras there, if it wasn't nobody outside, then them two little girls would have came up missing. See what I'm saying? It's Creepy Joe. They used to call that a peeping Tom. In my day, another wrote. Look at him. Look at this devil, man. God, hey, man, this place is finished. I said DC Patriot journalist Mindy Robinson said it's like a horror movie. Someone saved the kids. Hey, man, and your man JB done had his fair share of kids, all right? If you know what I mean. But yeah, the wicked in full effect, all right? And Babylon the Great is going down. So with that, I'm going to end it right there. Hopefully this lesson was edifying through the Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Until next time, shalom to the elect. Come Yasha Allah DTA and the Bible Ball. Come back a young.